Hey guys, what's up? So I'm alive, I made it out of surgery, just fine, everything went as well as it could, pretty much. So, hey, the hardest part is the fact that like I can't type. They put this humongous splint on my hand, so I have no grip, I have no palm, like my fingers can barely touch the keys, so I'm like typing with one hand and it's the slowest process ever. And so responding to comments and clients is particularly hard and slow and painful. So I'm seeing what I can do about that currently, but I have to keep my arm splinted for a week, although he did say I could take this off in 48 hours to take a shower, but I haven't put it back on because he doesn't want me to flex or extend my wrist for at least a week, he says. So I'm just gonna go over. I had to email him afterwards because he didn't talk to me, and then my mom, I don't know, yeah, so my mom couldn't really remember what he said to her, so I emailed him, and this is the response that I got about my surgery. I'll just read it to you directly so you get all the details. So he says, "Hi Cody, everything went great. You should have got some discharge instructions, but basically as you and I discussed, you can just stay in that splint until I see you next week. If you want to take it off to shower in 48 hours, that's okay. I did find a neuroma and I cut it out and reconstructed the nerve with a nerve graft. I also did the scar revision at the base of the hand near the wrist. Please let me know if you have any other questions." So, my wrist, I had like a scar. The scar from my graft was a little bit raised, and I told him not to bother with it if he didn't have to cut up here. But he did have to cut my wrist up here to get a graft for the nerve that was damaged that he had to repair. So since he did that, he also did the scar revision, but he also cut out the neuroma and repaired my nerve. So hopefully with time, I'll be able to feel my thumb again and all that sorts of fun stuff. But you know, nerves take time to grow and heal and all that, so it still feels numb to me. Pain-wise, I don't feel much. It's actually pretty mellow. I thought it would be worse since it's like a nerve surgery, but I get little like electric shocks here and there, especially if I straighten my arm. I get like a electric shock going up through my thumb, kind of where I felt that numbing and numb tingly area. I'm kind of taking that as good news, thinking that like the nerve's, you know, waking up or it's alive, or I don't know, I guess we'll find out with time. But until I get this thing off, I might go insane. So I'm trying to get into an appointment with my hand therapist to get like a smaller splint. He said I could put a smaller splint on here so that I could type better, but she didn't have any appointments open until September 7th, which is when this is already coming off. But so I'm kind of just hoping that maybe she'll have an earlier appointment. I might call tomorrow, I don't know, but I could use a way better splint so I can actually like do a little bit more. I mean, not too much, but anyways, I think the hardest part about this not only is not being able to type, because I do generally, you know, it has to do with my work a lot, and then also I type out my feelings a lot. So I've got a lot of stuff in my head that I can't really type out very well. So I've got this kind of like brain constipation thing going on. Luckily, you know, I've not really had to use any pain meds, so the other constipation isn't really an issue. It's just the brain constipation. I'm still feeling a little sleepy out of it from the anesthesia yesterday though, and like a little bit congested, and it's almost like a slight cold, but not really. But yeah, I'm just boring you with unwanted details. I just wanted to say hi, I'm good. And the recovery time, I'm being out of the gym, I'm not completely certain on, but he did originally say about 3 to 4 weeks for like heavy lifting, but I'll see what happens next week when I see him. I never really like take surgeons' time frames too seriously. It could be more or less depending, but I'm kind of crossing my fingers for less. And I really want to get back to the gym, and I think that's my hardest. What is like the hardest for me coming out of surgeries is staying sane. The gym being my biggest way of coping with anxiety in life. So hoping to get back to that as soon as possible. I do have legs, so tomorrow I might go to the gym and just make it my leg day, and at least I'll have a little bit of a workout depending on if I can get this anesthesia out of my system and feel less fatigued. But so yeah, that is the good part, you know, it's just an arm, it's not my whole body. yet. I do have my procedure coming up on September 14th as far as my urethra goes, to see if I have a stricture. So crossing my fingers there, pray that I don't have a stricture, and then I can just not have surgery up until December 6th, and then I'll have my final surgery for my implants. So yeah, that is it for now. I have nothing else to report, but I just want to say thank you to everyone for all the support and all the well wishes. I super appreciate it, and I'm sorry, I'll get back to like the comments very soon. It's really weird to just like not be so quick to respond and all that stuff. So I'm looking at my dog over here, like she's gonna tell me what I should say next. So yeah, covering, I do want to talk again about the group training that I have just put together. It's just brand new. So I've had a couple sign-ups so far, but I need more people in order for me to start the class. I need a total of 5 people, and it's $20 a person. I'll put the link for all the information down below. But I really do think it could be beneficial for people who can't afford like individual training but still want guidance and help with their food and community and stuff like that. So that is it. I'm gonna stop talking. Peace out, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And yeah, I'll see you next time.